Hi Marcus, how are you?
Good.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Okay, so last session we discussed about the outcomes, right? What are outcomes? How to get the right outcomes, the one that are urgent. But now comes the process where you will have to get the steps in order to achieve the outcomes. This is called, we have a system in this program which is called INCRED process. Okay, having an outcome gives you an ever motivated purpose. However, just having outcomes is not enough. You need to have INCRED process. Having an INCRED process is about having clarity about where you want to be in an area of your life. They provide direction and focus, and as you know, are necessary for continued lifelong learning and growth. It is helpful to ensure that your outcomes are fit for purpose. The INCRED model outlines some simple guidelines that you can use for setting effective outcomes in the key areas of your life. So whatever the outcomes that you choose, you need to divide them.
What is INCRED?
So INCRED stands for intelligible, navigate, challenge, real, exact, and do it. So first is intelligible. I. It means keep your outcomes simple and focused rather than wordy and vague. Be very specific about the outcomes you want. So let's say, which was your first one?
I want to lose 8 kilos.
8 kilos, yeah. That was one of the 3 major outcomes you picked. So that is a good one. I want to lose 8 kg. Simple. Be very specific of your outcomes. Navigate. How will you know when your outcome has been reached? What will be different? How will you measure it? How will you know that you have used 8
Okay,
kgs?
then in that case I'll have to put a day, time frame.
Yes.
And maybe I can make it as I want to lose 8 weight by the end of
Exactly.
March 2000.
You'll have to give it a time frame. Otherwise, you will say, okay, 8 kgs maybe in the next whole year.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense. You'll have to have a deadlines. C, challenging. Do you have this? Do you have the desire, skills, and tools to accomplish your outcomes?
Yes, I plan to go on a diet.
Yeah.
And also one around, go to the gym.
Gym and all, yes, working out. So R stands for real. The outcome must be achievable. Has someone done this before? Have you known somebody who has lost 8 kgs within your time frame?
Yes, in fact, I have lost about 10 kilos at 4 years back.
Okay, so you have done it.
I've done it, and I know
very
that
nice.
it is.
Yeah,
achievable.
it's achievable.
Yes.
And E stands for exact. State your outcome as if it's already been achieved. This trains the unconscious mind to accept the outcomes as real, which helps you to move more effectively towards it. What date is it going to get done at? So in this you have to be that you have to write the outcome as in its way, like it's been achieved. Like I have lost 8 kgs.
Start believing that
Yeah.
you've lost weight.
I have already lost 8 kgs by the date of so month. So it is in the present moment. It sounds like it's in present. And then D stands for do it. You know everything you need to know. What are you waiting for? Do it. Make a commitment about achieving your ultimate outcome. So then the bottom you'll see it says I commit to, and just write your statement here.
Right.
So before we take one of our outcomes and put it through the INCRED process, I'll give you some examples. So the first one is non-INCRED outcome, meaning if it's not in the INCRED process, it will sound like I will become a high-paid expert coach. It's a very vague and unorganized statement. But if you put it through an INCRED process, INCRED outcome, it will sound like I will coach 50 people this year where I will get paid dirhams 50,000 or $1,000 each. So it's more defined, more understandable, specific.
And measure it.
Yeah. Another example of a non-INCRED outcome is I will improve my food habits and workouts. Again, very vague. Don't know when it will start. Who will do it? I will do it. What will you do it? How will you achieve it? All the process. There's nothing.
True.
INCRED outcome. For the next 30 days, I will record my food and track my workout. I will make a list of the things that I am allowed to eat and throw the junk out, and do weight training at the gym for 60 minutes. So even they have written the 60 minutes every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So very detailed. Yeah. So now the next is let's take one of your outcomes and take it through the INCRED process. And we have an activity called crafting INCRED outcomes. So about the activity, you will fill up a worksheet that will help you craft your ultimate outcome in an INCRED format. So purpose of this activity is to help you make your ultimate outcome achievable, measurable, time bound and practical.
Right.
Alright. So your first step will be to fill up an INCRED worksheet, answer the questions about your outcome, and for each of the INCRED section. Step 2 is write down your 6 core baselines in front of each. Write down how it's being satisfied by your ultimate outcome. So here we're gonna conjoin the outcome, the INCRED process, with your baseline. So each outcome should fill up one of your baselines. Okay, so I will meet you in another half an hour or 15 minutes.
I will make that. Yes.
Yeah, alright, Mr. Marcus. So now we're gonna look at what you have. So which of the outcomes have you picked for your INCRED process?
I picked up that I want to lose weight.
Oh, great. Okay.
And then with this INCRED process,
Yeah.
I put out each one in this.
Okay.
And my outcome now comes out as I will lose 8 kg by March 2020
Very nice.
by dieting, the following intermittent diet,
Mhm.
and burning 500 calories 5 times a week.
And you have to say it with a lot of energy.
I will lose 8 kg by March 2020
Brilliant.
by dieting and burning 500 calories 5 times a week.
5 times a week. Good. And what's the other?
I've worked on one now.
No, another INCRED.
So ultimately it
Yeah.
came to
Ah,
that.
you got that.
Yeah, the one if I say I made as I want to make my I want to lose 8 kgs. Navigate when this periodically I will measure my weight and see that.
Right.
Challenging, yes, because whether I have a skill, yes, I will follow
So
the
you
diet.
have the
and I
access
go
to gym.
Yeah,
and all,
I
yeah.
have access to the gym and all those things. And the time frame is maybe by March 2020.
March. So you have 3 months roughly.
Yeah, 3 months.
Very good.
And then when I'll do it, I'll do it.
You're gonna start
Now.
Now, yes. Brilliant. And you said I can do it.
I will do it.
I will do it. I can do it.
I can do it.
Yes. Very nice. Very nice. So in the next session, we will go through something called power leaps. Cool. All right. So we'll meet next session.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.